I think I saw one of his video on TikTok on one of the social media, and I followed him to this particular kind of meeting we are going to be doing tonight. And I heard him teaching about cryptocurrency. I heard him talking about it. I saw some few results, and I believed it for myself. Do you know, believing it for myself, I started to learn. And learning on the process changed the whole game entirely. You see, that same guy who did not know his left from his right in crypto, not just only that, in 4 months, bought his first dream car in a business. And not just only that, with mighty projects that has already been accomplished, and so many going on underground. And guess what? All this was possible because of crypto space. I tell you, when you do crypto the right way and do what is necessary and do what is trending and do what actually brings money, you will definitely make progress. You see, one thing I know for sure is that one thing that is a barrier for everybody who may come in is just knowledge. But as far as you gain knowledge, which is exactly what we are trying to communicate here, you will make progress. One thing I found out that helped me very, very well in my beginning time was this. Number one, I was carried away with the money. But along the line, it didn't took me much time before I understood that those who have the result actually have the understanding. And I started to understand things. I started to learn. And on the process, I found the key. And, because I was making money, even when I don't know anything, but I wanted the block. I wanted the block money. Like I saw other people showing it and every other thing. And that was how, I caught the knowledge and I started to work with it. And today is a different game altogether. So if you're in this training, you are the luckiest person, and I want you to pay close attention to what is going to be sharing with you, because a lot is coming your way. A lot. If you understand, if you know what is being cooked, day by day, in order to help you make massive progress in this space, you will know that you are the luckiest person alive. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. You see, in crypto space, there are different phases. You see, this phase we are right now, there are preparations being made already, joining the ones that has already been manifesting. And I'm telling you that you are going to live for testimonies. People will hear your story, to be honest, and they will be encouraged. You are going to see it, and it's not a joke. It's going to happen, and it is happening already. All right. So tonight, I want to show you that we have been working tirelessly on the ground, trying to make sure that everything is in place. And currently, right now, all the features of the Xify is already functioning perfectly the way it's supposed to be. And of course, a lot is still on the pipeline, and you can't miss even an inch of it. So as you're in this training tonight, pay close attention to what is going to be sharing with you, because you are going to enjoy this particular moment. All right. So with me here is a young man I respect so much. He has been doing amazing things in this particular space. He has been an inspiration to me. What he has been able to do, what he has been able to create in this particular space is mind-blowing. And I'm really impressed to his innovative ideas. So with me here is Caleb, and I'll welcome him to take us on a Zoom meeting tonight, where he's going to be breaking down step by step on how you can benefit from this amazing business model. So Caleb, if you are here with me, you can take the floor. Are you here?
Yeah, I am here. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Empire. Let me just turn on my camera here. Can you see me so I could proceed? Am I being heard? Just want to confirm that I'm being heard. Can anybody hear me? Just to confirm so I can go ahead, please.
Of course, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right, that is convincing enough. So, all right, so today we're gonna learn a lot, and I need you guys to pay very close attention to what we are going to be teaching today, especially what I'm going to be teaching today, because I'm going to go all explicit on every single thing that I lay my cursor on today. So everything that is going to happen today is going to be in details. I'm going to teach you how Dexify actually works, because most of us might not understand what Dexify means and how liquidity provision works, and then basically how Dexify helps you to automate liquidity provision. So firstly, I'm going to start by explaining what liquidity provision simply means. Liquidity provision in a nutshell is basically the providing of financial assets to the market just for traders to come and do that buying and selling, and then you earn your gas fees. You just walk away with your gas fees. That is all in a nutshell. So liquidity provision is very, very, very excellent. The reason it's excellent is because in blockchain, when anybody can actually come into the Web3 space, can come into blockchain and start totally from block zero. You don't have to build anything. It's open for every single one. And Dexify has made it so very easy that you can automate this workflow. I don't know if you understand. So let me come to what Dexify simply means. Okay. Dexify is an AI automated system that helps you to automate the provision of liquidity. I don't know if you understand. It helps you automate these things. It doesn't just automate them. It works with machine learning. Because it's an AI automated system, it works in hand with artificial intelligence and automations. It doesn't just dwell only in automations, because we know that automations deals with logic, it deals with if else and conditions. So it works with machine learning, because most of the times most liquidity providers had made some mistakes providing liquidity in the wrong pools and stuff. So what Dexify does, Dexify reads the market, reads what these liquidity providers have actually done in the past, and then even the ones they're actually doing, and then analyze them to see exactly how, when, and where to provide your liquidity. I don't know if you understand. That is the reason using Dexify is very, very, very good. The only place you can actually make liquidity provision excellent is by using Dexify. So I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to share my screen here. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of how to maneuver. I'm going to walk you around a little bit on Dexify. I'm going to show you the features that are actually open. So just for information, position creation has been re-enabled. So you can go provide liquidity, you can go make fees, you can earn your profits. So let me make this very clear. In Dexify, it helps you automate liquidity provision so you can earn fees. Dexify does not pay you. You earn fees by providing liquidity. You can look that up in liquidity provision. You earn only fees. Providers earn fees. Do not come to Dexify and say Dexify is with your funds. Dexify has never been with anybody's funds. All right. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to click on the screen. Okay. All right. I don't know if anybody's seeing my screen here. It should populate now. Can anybody see my screen? Just confirm. Can anybody?
Go on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. So I'm going to just walk you through I'm going to create a position manually, and then I'm going to show you the copy LP feature. But for now, the copy digit feature is not yet re-enabled because it's still undergoing reconstructions. So, all right. So let me just switch this to light mode. Give me some time. All right. So it's very clear to every single one of us. All right. Okay.
Please leave it at that mode. Don't switch to light mode. I think it's better in the other mode.
All right. Let me just switch this back. All right, you can see Dexify is beautiful. Dexify is looking very excellent. You can call Dexify whatever. You can just praise Dexify because it's an automated system. And look at the UI, very, very, very beautiful. Who would not like Dexify? Well, okay, all right. Now I'm going to go to the Discover page, because yesterday I spoke a little about the Discover page, and today I'm going to go in all details to explain to you how to provide liquidity using Dexify and what exactly you should do and what exactly I actually did to make my own profit. All right, so I'm going to go to the Discover page here. You can see we have the D pools here. That is the default here. That is the DGIM pools. I don't know who is writing on the screen, please. Could you please stop writing on the screen? Just delete it. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your cooperation. All right. So now, okay. All right. We are in the DGIM pools here, and now you can see these pools: Fine USDC, Vault, so 3, so Deg, Bigat, so Troll, so Goblin, so all these are actually mirrored from desk screening, so you could go look them up yourself. So most of these pools are very okay to provide liquidity in. You can see this one has low liquidity here because it's TVL is 8K, so we're not providing liquidity on this one. So every pool that you see here are pools on Meteora. I don't know if you understand. They are pools on Meteora, so you could actually also look them up. All right. So firstly, what we're going to do, we are going to, because this is already filtered in the last 1 hour. So we want to look for pools that have actually made a lot of fees in the last 1 hour. Remember, we are actually in the DGIM pools. You know, we have the M pools here. That's the meme pools. We have the established pools here. If you click on the established simply means, but I said it yesterday, established simply means those pools that are quite stable, completely stable. You can make money from the DGIM or the meme pools and also make money from the established pools, which are the stable pools. You can make money out of each of them. Remember, just bear in mind that the DGIM pools are actually high volatile pools, which could actually go up and down. Once we understand what volatility simply means, we'll understand that DGIM pools are pools that its tokens can skyrocket and then can tank at the same time. This is basically the bearish and the bullish. That is basically the up and the down, the buy and the sell. I don't know if you understand. So now for the established pools here, the established pools are quite stable. You can see the Trump USDC, Millennium USDC. So these pools have been around for quite some time, a very long time. You can see Trump USDC. You know when Trump was actually released, it's been a very long time. So USDC, they are quite stable. You could actually make a lot of money from these stable pools, but it's going to take quite a long time because they are stable. They are stable. That is the reason to take a long time. So if you want to make profits in the space of maybe like 1 hour, in the space of like 2 hours, 24 hours, you could actually go to the DGIM pools here. So we're going to test run this right now. All right, I'm going to look for a pool to actually provide my liquidity in. So I'm doing this manually, actually. I'm not actually using the autonomy bot for now, so you understand that I'm doing this manually. All right. So I'm going to click on, all right, this one actually has the fire icon here. So I kind of like this one, desk screener. You can see, let me just zoom it a little. You can see desk screener rank 8. So I'm going to click on this one here. All right, just for the sake of this video. Now, these are the details that comes with this pool. So on Dexify, you can see that it has broken every single thing down concerning this pool. You can see activity by window. In the last 30 minutes, it has made this volume $20.5K in volume, and then $335 in fee. You can see that you could actually select, you could actually check all these things, and then because everything has been broken down by Dexify. All right. So once you scroll, what we want to do now, we want to provide liquidity right now. I don't know. These buttons are actually restricting. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. We'll now scroll down a little, and then we're going to click on open position here. All right. Before you open position, you have to bear in mind that we have what we call presets. You can see choose presets here. We have like up to 8 presets or even 10. All right. You can see the fortress. You can see the steady, the flow, the surge, the blitz, the HFL tight, the HFL regular, the HFL wide, the trend up, the quantum curve, the swing flip. So all of this comes with their own different shapes. I don't know if you understand what shape actually means in liquidity provision. Shape actually means either the curve, the BDAX, the spots. These are the shapes. So once you click on this, there's a drop down here. If you click on it, you can actually see that the widest 69 being curve range. So for this fortress, the shape is curved. All right. So right now, we want to provide liquidity using the flow presets. And now the flow preset actually comes with 20 beans. It's quite tight. It has it's rated medium here because it's the beans are actually 20, and then you could basically fall out of range anytime soon. All right. Now, once you click on this drop down, you can see it's a curved range. The shape is actually curved. All right. So we're going to select the flow here. All right. Once we select it, we're going to use, we're going to open a position using $50 for now. For the sake of this video, I'm going to set our reward targets to 10%. All right. So just click on 10% here. All right. I need you to follow me step by step. So I'm going to impute 50 here. You can see 50. All right. Now you can set your capital guard if you want to set your capital guard. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to set my capital guard because we're actually using a DJing pool. And you know, it actually moves high in volatility, and then it goes down, it tanks. And most times, most of these pools are actually very, very volatile, and we do not have access to these pools. The developers that created these pools, and we are just liquidity providers. We do not have access to this. Dexify does not have access whatsoever to collect funds from these pools. It's called blockchain for a reason. It's called Web3 for a reason. All right. Now we'll click on review position here. All right. Getting quotes. You can see the details here. You are deploying 50 USDC. That is equivalent 49.98. The reason it's 49.98 here is because of the fees that is going to be paid. You know, every single deployment actually comes with a fee. All right, estimated cost, you could actually read this up. Depot cost, position rent, automation gas, all refundable. You can see that is the reason everything fell to 49.98. Let me just zoom in a little. All right, here, 49.98. All right. So the SOL is required for this position is 0.00. So it's basically free to create. It's just the position rent that is refundable. All right, we'll just click on create position here. You can see securing your USDC, swapping to pool tokens, deploying liquidity, and now it's going to confirm on Solana. All right, now our position has been opened. You can see our position is live. So if you want, there are two ways you could actually go check your positions. You could actually click here, view portfolio, or you could actually close this whole thing and then go to your positions here. It's going to populate. All right, now you can see that our position has been opened. So you can see right now it's already making 0.05 in fees. The last 15 seconds it was opened. All right, now if we click on it, we can see the details. You can see it actually opened the curve, and it actually uses 20 beans. If you calculate all these beans, you see it's all 20 because you actually set it to use the preset flow. All right, flow two-sided, you can see that. All right, if you scroll down the letter, you can see the claimable fees here. Right now is 0.04 for 3 here, and then already claimed, you can see 0.04 already earned. All right, you can see your current liquidity, like a lot of stuff you can view a lot of details here. All right. Okay, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you that you could actually reset or maybe set your capital guard or your reward targets once the position is still running, so you don't feel like you know, actually we wanted to set our capital guard, but I forgot in a hurry. So we just click on, once you want to set a capital guard, just click on here and then you set your capital guard on here. Yeah, you can see that I can set it to 30, I can set it to whatsoever. So I'm just going to set it to 10 here. So I just click on 10. All right, and click on save. You can see the capital guard is going to populate in a second. All right, so we've set our capital guard just in case. Now you can see it's out of range. Reason being that it's a very closed kind of preset. Like I said, you see it's already rebalanced. It's now back into range. So like I said, Dexify is an automated AI system. It does the rebalancing. It does every single thing for you in one click. What you have to do is just monitor the whole thing and then come out with your fees. All right. That is that actually for the manual. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of how the autonomous work. And then I'm going to, because I never talked about the copy LOP yesterday. Now the copy LOP is now working and working perfectly. So let me just explain the copy LOP to you in a minute. So, all right. The copy LOP actually works in a way that when you track a wallet using Dexify, Dexify helps you, because most of these wallets that has been populated here on Dexify are wallets of providers, of liquidity providers that have actually done a lot, that have actually done well. So because Dexify uses an AI automated system, so it detects, it knows each wallet, it knows exactly how much has been provided based on that wallet, how much has been earned. So it's now, once you copy a particular wallet, once the provider opens a position, automatically it opens for you. Automatically it opens for you. You don't need to do any other thing. You could be asleep and then a position is running for you because you copied somebody. Like we said earlier, Dexify has come to make life easy for you. Now you can sleep and somebody is basically just working for you. Like somebody opens a position and then automatically it just copies. Isn't that wonderful? All right, I'm just going to click on, for you to get the copy LOP feature, just go to the bot section here. You can see, for you, if you're using an Android phone, like I always used to say, it's going to be at the bottom navigation there. So you click on bot here and then go to copy LOP in here. You can see actually copy LOP is actually turned on for me. You can see today I've actually copied 5 positions. You can see open, open, close, close, close. So this wallet actually opened a position at 1720. I'm going to zoom it a little. 1720, it simply means 520. It's actually opened the position. So right now you can copy anybody you want to copy. So for us to see where we can copy any liquidity provider, we're going to go to the pool section here. All right, pool section. Okay, on discover section, you can see top LPS here. You can see every single one of them. And like I said, Dexify is so great that it brings out every single detail of a particular liquidity provider. Every single detail. If you click on view profile here, it's going to populate how much they've actually made in a 7-day period, in a 14-day period, in 6 weeks. You can see that. So this is based off of the win rates category here. We could actually sort by total profits. You could actually sort by fees earned. You could actually sort by last activity. So if you want to see, if you want to get a wallet that actually have opened position in just last few minutes, you can see this one, last activity was 42 minutes ago. Now, this user has opened the position. In the last 7 days, he's just made a total profit of 47, and in the last 30 days, he made a total profit of 127. So you want to, if I'm you, I'm gonna sort based off of the last activity here. You can see, because I need somebody that is quite active. If you're gonna sort, you're gonna sort only on monthly profits. Most of these people, you can see 1 month ago, last activity 1 month ago. That is a very long time. So we just need someone that actually have opened the position recently. So all right. Now, 43 minutes ago, I'm going to click on profile. Okay, I find this guy very interesting, so I just want to copy this dude. All right, once I click on the view profile here, I'm going to scroll down. Basically, you could copy that wallet address on here and you can look that up on SoulScan and stuff. So, but that is not what we want to do today. So what we want to do today is follow this liquidity provider. Once you click on follow this LP, simply liquidity provider, automatically you are now following this provider. Now, if you want to see the list of the providers you've actually followed, you go back to the bot section here and then click on the copy LP tab. All right, now 3 of 14 active. You now click on here, you can see this this wallet I've actually followed. So now it's now turned on because once this user opens a position, automatically it opens a position for me. I'm going to walk you through on how to set each preset, the amount you want to use per trade, per position, the amount, the cap you want to actually have for the whole day, and a lot of stuff. So let's just delve straight into it. Let me zoom a little. You can see the gear button here, like the settings button here. You just click on it. All right. You can see max trade 15, set to 15. So we're going to set it. You could actually set it to whatsoever you want to set it. I'm going to set it to 50 here. Daily limit 500. So basically, daily limit simply means same thing with the autonomous, because I spoke about the autonomous yesterday. So they're quite correlating. This daily limit is quite correlating with that of the copy LOP feature. So, all right, this daily limit, please stop writing on the screen. I appreciate the fact that you really want to point that out. Okay, thank you very much. So now this daily limit simply means that for the whole day, I want to spend, you're basically telling the bot that I want to spend exactly 500. So every position that is going to be opened by the liquidity provider you're actually following, once it hits the cap of 500, it's not going to open a new position for you. So if you like want to spend a lot on that particular day, you could actually set it to like a lot. Like you could actually set it to like no matter the amount you want to set it to, just depending on what you actually want. So I'm going to set it like 5,000 here. Right? You can see skip copy close simply means, I'm going to read this a little so you just understand exactly what it means. Could you please stop writing on the screen? All right. Ignore source. I'm going to zoom it a little. Ignore source closes, only raw targets, capital guard, or manual close. All right, if you turn this on, it's going to ignore, it's going to skip the copy close. Like for example, when the provider you're actually following closes a position, once you turn this on, it's not going to close the position automatically because the user have actually closed the position. No, because you've turned this on, it's going to skip it. And then because of the reward targets you actually set, it's now going to read, the bot is now going to read based on the reward targets you've actually set it. So once it hits your reward target or maybe your capital guard, and then it's going to close the position automatically for you. So normally it's supposed to be that once the provider actually closes a position, it should automatically close for you. You can leave that. You could actually leave this switch off so that once the provider actually closes the position, it automatically closes for you. But if you are not satisfied with it, you could actually click on here, turn this on, and then once the provider closes the position, it's not going to close for you here. All right. Now, auto close on rebalance failure. We're going to leave this turned off. Automatically close the position if rebalance fails. When off, rebalance is paused instead. So we're going to leave this off for the meantime. All right. I'm going to click on save here. So remember, I actually clicked on this switch. I've actually turned it on. So basically, it's going to keep copy close. So it's not going to close exactly when the LP provider I've actually followed closes the position. So it's going to close based on what I actually set. You could actually tweak this a little. Let's say we're going to set our reward target basically to 10% here. All right, let's just say the 10%, and then we click on save here. Now, it's now saved. So anytime this user opens a position, it's going to automatically copy the position. Like in Web3, in liquidity provision, there are a lot of people that know how to provide liquidity. A lot of people. So Dexify has done its research to make sure that these people that know how to provide very good liquidity in pools, that there should be a way for us to actually mirror exactly what they do. We do not want to pass through the hassle of trying to stress our brains, trying to, like we said, Dexify has made everything easy. You don't have to, the days, maybe you guys have heard this quote, it's better to work smart than to work hard. Because if you want to put yourself in the shoes of people that actually work hard, that means all these people in the market, all these people in the market that are actually working very hard, we are not supposed to be compared to them in any reason. But it's better to work smart. And that's the reason Dexify came. So ensure that smart work is being populated, is being driven, is being promoted, that everybody understands that you don't have to kill yourself, work like 9 to 12. Dexify is just really good at making work very easy for humans. All right, so we are going to go back to the bot section here. We're already on the bot section. So I'm going to show you how the autonomy bot actually works, the presets and everything. So let me just conclude with this copy LP. So now, if I turn the switch on, just always remember, once you've set this stuff, once you've turned this on, you've actually turned this to actually copy this wallet. So once you turn this on, you don't go out of this place and say, yeah, it's turned on already, so I'm just going to move out and then I'm going to get like a bunch of copies. No. You have to turn this on. Once you turn it on, then it's now active. It's now going to read based off of what you've actually selected on the track wallets here. All right. Okay, now let's move to the autonomy bot. Here we click on the autonomy bot. All right, now we are here in the autonomy bot. You can see the autonomy bot is actually paused. All right, so for those that are actually new, here's what you're gonna see. Once you come to the autonomy bot, you're gonna see set spending limits, because mine already has been set. You can see 3996634 has already been approved. Now you're gonna see set spending limits. Reason you're gonna see that is because there's what we call delegation. You have to delegate. You have to tell the bots that, all right, I want my spending limit is not supposed to be below this that I'm gonna set. I need my spending limits to be this maximum. If you set your spending limits, for instance, for me, I'm going to open every single position with $50. So now, if you set your spending limit to $50 because you want to open a position with $50, once you open that position, it's going to prompt you to delegate. So we don't want to keep going back and forth when tripping over delegating on Dexify. So we're going to set it to something very substantial. We're going to set it to like, you can set it to like at least 1 million. You can set it to like $10,000. You can set it to any amount you really want, because you don't want to come back here like every single time trying to increase your spending limits, because once you run out of the approved amount, you're gonna see increased spending limit here, and then you have to do the increment again. All right, okay. Now you can see spending limit is surprisingly healthy here. You can see that. Let me just zoom it a little. It's healthy here. All right. Now we're gonna scroll because we wanna turn on the autonomy bot so it can start scanning the market and then opening a position for us. Right now, we're going to scroll down just to make sure that we actually set this preset. Now, you can see the pool class lock. Restrict the bots to a single pool class. Now, we've talked about the established and the DGen right at the discover page here. Like I said, these are the DGen pools. These are the established pools. Now, let's go back to the bot section here. Now, once you select any here, the bot is going to randomly pick, because it has been set based on its automation to randomly pick the established or the DGen kind of pools. Because once you set any here and then you turn on the bot, it's going to look into the market, and then based on what you've set, it's going to say, okay, all right, I'm gonna open a position based on the established pools and then the DGen pools. All right. Now you could actually streamline it to only established pools. Please stop writing on the screen. Thank you very much. All right, you can see blue chip plus stable pairs only, deep TVL, total value locked, low impermanent loss, slow movers. So the established pools here are basically the stable pools. These pools are stable and you can make money off of them in a long time. In a long period of time. It's going to take quite some time for you to actually gather something substantial. Do you understand? So now this is for the stable pools. We all know examples of stable pools, USDC, so USDT, so Trump, so all these are quite stable pools. These pools don't go high and down in volatility. Most of them don't even tank. They don't even tank at all. All right. Now, if you come to the DGen pools here, you can see meme coins plus freshly launched pairs, high volatility, high fee yield. Now, if you want to make, like I said earlier, when we are at the discover page on here, if you want to make something substantial in the next 1 hour, 24 hours, now what you can do is select the DGen pools, because these pools actually have tokens that go up and down in volatility. They can skyrocket today and they can tank today. They can actually tank today. So if you're actually a normal DGen trader, you understand, if you've done DGen before, there's what they call the classic falling knife. The classic falling knife simply means when a token is tanking, and then because you must have gotten information that, all right, once it's tanking, I need to buy the dip and stuff. You're actually trying to catch a falling knife. That's what it's called. So if it comes to, I'm trying to explain these things because we should understand what DGen simply means. It goes high, it goes bullish, it goes bearish in the market. A lot of buys could actually happen in a second. A lot of sells could actually happen. So, all right, we're going to click on any here. Okay, let's just select the DGen pools because we want to make a lot of profit in the space, because this this training is going to be held next time, and it's already time already. All right, I'm going to rush this a little. Okay. Now, I've selected the DGing pools here, and then the strategy preset. Every single one of these strategies are very good. Like if you're using the manual method, you could actually see these strategies populate. Like when we actually did the manual method of providing liquidity, you could actually see that we had the fortress, we had the steady, we had the flow, surge, blitz, HFL type. Like every single one of them actually comes with different shapes, and they are basically very good. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to click on the flow here, and then because this flow now, you can see this flow has 20 beats, and then it's a curve shape. All right, now click on it, and let me just cross check a little. All right, you're gonna use flow as a preset here, and then the input token apparently is USDC, because every single time we keep telling you guys that USDC is for providing liquidity, and then USDT is to deposit into your assets. So I just need to, every time I keep saying this thing, so it actually sinks in. All right. If you want to purchase any package on the store, you would have to deposit using USDT, and very importantly, you have to use Solana network, so you don't get to send the wrong assets. All right. Now, input token is USDC. Amount per position, we're going to set, like I said earlier, we're going to set it to $50 here. All right, that is amount per position. You see, it's quite recommended here. Now, the maximum position I want to open for this video, I'm going to set it to 4. Let me just set it to 7. It's already pre-selected. Let me just set it to 7 here. All right, so let me explain something to you. This bot has the ability to open positions up to, like, so whatsoever you actually set it to. You can set it to 70, you can set it to like 700, you can set it to whatsoever you want to set it to. The bot will keep opening positions. Like I said previously, every single position that closes, a new one actually reopens. A new one reopens immediately when the position closes, because that is the work of the autonomy bot. All right. I'm going to set it to 50 here, 7%. Okay, yeah, 7 max position. And then the daily spending limit has been set to 5,000. Just leave it like that. So daily spending limit, like I said earlier, with the copy LOP, is just the cap, the daily cap you want to have in a particular day. So it's not going to exceed this daily cap. All right. Now, the raw strategy, we're going to leave it at 10% here. It's quite recommended. You could actually increase it, or you could just leave it at 10%. For me, it's recommended at 10%, or you could actually set it to as 5%, because every single position I've actually opened ranges from 5% to 10% in reward targets. So for reward target, it's simply called take profits for traders. So in liquidity provision, it's called reward target. Now, for the capital guard, you could basically just turn on this, and then you set your capital guard here, maybe at 5%. We're going to set 10% here. All right, so we're going to click on this and then set it to 10%. All right, set it 10% here. Okay, now deposit strategy. Deposit strategy. Okay, yeah, it's obviously two-sided deposit strategy. You can see that we have the quote only, we have the base only. The quote only is the token Y, the base is the token X. All right, so this quote only is actually the stable, why this base is actually the volatile. So we want to earn fees both on the volatile and the stable. That is the reason we are selecting the two-sided, both tokens. All right. Now the pool quality is already pre-selected for us. You can see now pool class lock is active. DGen, these filters are ignored. The class itself decides which pools the bots consider. So when you turn on this when you set this pool class lock, it's already pre-selected because it's already set. Like I said, it's automated, so it has a bunch of logic that is being assigned to it, right? So we're going to skip touching this one here because it's already pre-selected. That's already been presetted here, okay? Now, we are done setting everything we want to set in the autonomy bot. What we have to do now is click on the switch turn on here. All right, I'm going to click on this switch, and you're going to see that before a minute, a position is going to open. Because this autonomy bot actually scans the whole of the markets to make sure that it provides it helps you provide liquidity in the exact and very good and excellent pool that you would want. You understand? So I'm going to click on okay, it's now activated. You can see. But activated. So we're going to give it some time. Now, what it's actually doing now is scanning the whole of the market. You can see autonomy opened a new position. you can see a new position has been opened by the autonomy bot. Let's see it is scanned. Once we click on view all here, let me just click on view all. All right, you're going to see the scans is actually made. So now it has opened another position. These are the scans it has actually made. All right, now we have two positions that are opened already. You can see that here, open two positions. Now, we're going to click on the positions, position card here. All right, you can see these are the two positions that just got opened. You can see they just got opened. And the previous positions that I opened are all closed in take profits. That's reward target. You can see this one is already doing 3.45. You can see the fees have actually made in just 23 minutes. All right. You can see all of them are entering. You can see this one that was actually opened 17 seconds ago has done 0.229 in 17 seconds, just now 46 seconds. You can see how great the autonomy is. You can see how great Dexify really is. That is one good thing about Dexify. So if you are not using Dexify, then you really have a problem. Now you can see how great Dexify is, and we are advising that you talk to your friends about Dexify because it is really, really great. Like I said earlier, making profits from Dexify simply is because you can see position rebalance. So like this is done automatically for you. You can see I'm not actually doing anything, so it's just doing the whole lot of stuff for me. Like position, like you can see everything is working as it's supposed to work. You can see. All right. So I've talked to you about the autonomy. All right. The autonomy has opened 6 positions now. You can see it can open to any, because we actually set this thing here. We set it to 7. So it can open to any a number of positions you really want the autonomy bot to open. So the autonomy bot scans every 5 minutes. Reason being that it needs to, because in every 5 minutes, according to Desk Screener, because like I said, it's mirroring Desk Screener. According to Desk Screener, every 5 minutes, a new pool is being populated. A new pool is being populated on Desk Screener. So it needs that time to actually get its data from Desk Screener. And then it's going to scan what pool. Let me just speak on behalf of the bot. The bot is going to be like, what pool should I provide liquidity on? So it's going to run through checks. How, where, and when. It's going to run through, is this has this pool been proven to be a very good pool to provide liquidity based off of the past experiences of providers? It asks a lot of questions. Like I said, it's an AI automated system, helps you provide liquidity. All right. So we're going to leave these positions for quite some time. It's going to still go on. Like liquidity provision actually needs a lot of time. You can see active 7 positions. We have like 7 positions. We have hit a cap of opening positions for today. We have like 7 positions. So if I close any position, the autonomy bot will detect that a position has been closed and automatically opens a new position for me. The autonomy bot does its rebalance immediately. Like we said before, Dexify have come to a stand that everything is being automated. Everything is done in upgrade. Because we are talking about upgrade, and a lot of users have been thinking that we have gone for like a lot of time that we do not care about Dexify again. No, we were upgrading. We were making sure that everything works exactly as you guys have said it should work. We really want you guys to get value from this system, because it actually serves you very better. All right. Now you can see it's actually rebalanced. Like it does a lot of rebalancing automatically for you. It does it. All right. That would be basically all for today. So now you can see that you can now use the copy LP feature. You can now use the autonomy bots. Based off of what I've actually set here, I actually set it to as flow. You could actually set it to whatsoever you want to set it, and then the autonomy bot will work exactly as you've set it. So yeah, I'm going to be handing over now, because this could actually, let me just check the time here. I don't want to. All right, I'll be handing over now. I don't know if it's if it's actually time for me. So let me just, one other thing I'm gonna do now is if I'm gonna click on close all position, and one after the other, the positions will be closing one after the other. You can see this one I've already hit $4. It's already on 8% profits. You can see. All right. So I'm going to click on close all now. Just for the sake of this video, that is the reason I'm clicking on this right now. So you understand that everything is being done automatically when it comes to Dexify. All right. So closing, the positions that are being closed now, most of the times now close profits, it's now close plus 3.20, like it's going to be closing one after the other. You can see most times some positions would not close for you, reason being that there's what we call slippage tolerance. So it's based off of the amount. You can see 6 positions fail to close, 1 position closed. Is based off of slippage tolerance, the amount that is actually being set by the liquidity provider, that is basically set by the bot, is basically telling blockchain that I do not want my funds to go down in this way or to go up in this way when I'm actually leaving the position or when I'm actually leaving the market. So it actually places its slippage tolerance in this particular, it's just more like beans. And then once a token, because it's volatile, once a token goes down so much, it doesn't close the position because it knows that you're going to lose. So Dexify will not close the position. I don't know if you understand. So that is exactly what we call slippage tolerance. So once you encounter this, you don't have any reason to fear. You just click on close all again, or you could basically close them one after the other. So we're going to click on close all again. All right. Closing. Give it some time to close because these are quite some, a lot of positions here. Okay. Closing 6 position also failed to close because of slippage tolerance. So let's go back here and try to close the position here. Okay, let's give it some time. Converting to USDC, returning to wallet. Most of these tokens are very volatile, very, very volatile. So because of its volatility, the bot is actually trying to protect you so you don't lose your funds. All right, returning to wallets. It's taking quite some time because of slippage tolerance. Wow. All right, for the sake of time, I'm going to be handing over just to know that there's what we call slippage tolerance and your positions will not close automatically for you. So what you have to do is keep retrying till that particular set range has been reached for your position to close. And then that is when it closes for you. Because once it closes in a particular slippage, most of the time slippage could actually reach $10. And then you're going to lose $10. It's going to be like a lot of stuff have happened. Dexify took your money. Dexify did not take your money. Dexify is actually trying to protect you. That is the reason my positions cannot close now. I don't know if you understand. What you have to do is just keep trying to see if the position would close. So let's click on position close here again. Converting. Let's give it some time. So it's actually taking some time to close here, still because of slippage tolerance. All right. Okay, this is nothing to worry about. With time, once the slippage tolerance comes into place, it's going to close perfectly.
All right, Caleb. Mr.
Yeah.
Caleb. Yes, just wait for like about 5 minutes to close. All right.
All
so
right.
That is because it's very volatile and it's trying to protect your capital. Okay.
Yeah, very sure. Yeah. So let's go to the pool section here. All right. Now you can see, okay, we could actually, like I've spoken about this once, but I did never mention of the fees, the TVL, the TV, and the age. You can see autonomy open a new position, keeps opening position. So once we sort these by fees, if you go to the Discover page, you sort these by fees. Let's sort them by fees now. You can see based on 1 hour.
All right, please, in the next 3 minutes, please try and round up. Okay, try and round up.
All right, not an issue. Okay, all right. So we sorted it by fees now. Now, in the last 1 hour, this fine USDC has done 880. 3Sol has done 654. You can see basically this Discover page actually has its specific sorting. So you can sort by volume, sort by trending, sort by score, sort by TVL, that is total value locked. So Dexify has made it easy that if you want to provide liquidity manually, it's easy for you because we'll provide a lot of details. Dexify will provide a lot of details concerning the pool so you don't get into the wrong pool. So, but I would advise that you use the autonomy bot. You can see the autonomy bot opens position for me automatically. And now it has opened up to 7 positions. It opens positions for me automatically and atomically. So it's better to provide liquidity using the autonomy bot because you don't want to be doing this thing by yourself. I don't know if you understand. All right, click on the Discover page. Let's go to the position page here and see how our position is actually doing. We're actually making profits here. You can see 0.95 fees has been made here. 0.56 fees have been made here. You can see once we leave this position to run for a long time, you see everything is going to be on green. Everything will basically be on green. So yeah, that is basically it for the autonomy bots. All right. Okay, that will be it for today. Thank you very much for joining. So I'm gonna go ahead to hand over to Mr. Chibike, Mr. Empire now. Don't know if he's here.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for that amazing session. All right. So if you enjoy this particular training, just kindly, show your loving emoji. Just let's see the loving emoji. Very, very important. All right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Caleb. Thank you very, very much. All right. So tonight has been an amazing time. I believe you got value. You got massive value from this particular training tonight. All right. So here I would like to address just a few things before we round up this particular training. Pay close attention. There are so many massive upgrades. There are so many massive upgrades that has happened so far. And the good news there is very, very simple. For example, if you use the autonomy bot, all right, the autonomy bot, the features there is very, 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 very optimized. That in such a way that it try every means possible to make sure that your capital is protected. For example, if you use autonomy bot, the autonomy bot opens position automatically for you. And when it opens this position, what it does is that based on slippage tolerance, which was recently integrated based on the nature of some tokens, right? What it does is that it keep retrying to close your position once it is required to close it. And if it doesn't work, the autonomy bot keep on retrying it until it does. Why? Because some of these tokens can be very volatile, and sometimes if you don't apply the slippage tolerance very well, it can have an impact. All right. But so you can see, if you're using manual, it's not going to be the same thing like the autonomous. Of course, the autonomous have, maybe a bigger advantage. Why? Because it runs on autopilot, right? It runs on autopilot, meaning that even when you are not there, it can decide to, follow up the slippage tolerance and close it well. Then if you're using manual, it means you need to come back and try it again. Like maybe you keep trying, like maybe within 5 minutes, you just try and close it for yourself. That is why it is manual. All right. But if you're using autonomous for real, the autonomous does its work and it is quite amazing. Okay. So now, before we bring this meeting to an end, I want you to understand one thing. DexFi is an amazing robot that is to help you take advantage of the crypto financial market by when you provide liquidity, it helps you, go into the market, provide this liquidity, and you earn fees. Now, what Caleb meant to say when he said DexFi does not give you money or thereabout is very simple. It's not an investment scheme, all right? DexFi is not an investment scheme. DexFi is a tool that allows you to provide liquidity in crypto financial markets, and you make money from those crypto coins as people are coming, buying or selling. It's actually a wonderful tool that is capable of helping anyone make massive progress financially. All right, make massive progress financially. So, for example, if you want to use the DexFi to provide liquidity, all you needed to do is very simple. Make sure you have what we call D protocol. All right, D protocol. So I don't know. Let me just try and share my screen just quickly so that I can just show you a few things. All right. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. You try to share or before you provide liquidity, it's very, very important to understand this. All right. It's very, very important to understand this. Okay. Just have a patience a little bit so it can load. So all you needed to do is to have your D protocol. So what is D protocol? Fuel. Every robot you can think of uses what we call gas. All right. Gas is like a fuel that allows this particular technology to function. All right. And once you have this particular D protocol, you can provide liquidity with ease. All right. So if I go to more, it's very simple. I'll just click on store. So when I click on store, it brings me to this place where it asks me to actually select any of these. Now, if I click on D protocol, you can see D protocol. There is one of the tier one is 105. Now, this 105 allows you access to the manual LP, all right, to the manual LP. And you can use it to provide liquidity on manual. Now, if you notice, you find out that the manual is very, very easy and simple, all right? Then if you go for tier two, it allows you to provide liquidity on a manual as well, and also on copy LP. Now, these are the features that has been improved over time in order to give the best of its kind result, where you can copy and follow other people's wallet in the space that is doing liquidity provision generally in the space, all right? And I'm telling you, you can make massive progress with that. So if you go for the tier 3, which is $1,850, it allows you access to autonomous bot, all right? And of course, it gives you free DeFi speed. Now, there are some things that so many of us don't understand. When we talk about progress in this particular kind of businesses, you should understand that there's what we call algorithms, right? Algorithms. So these things is functioning on background. And if maybe you have witnessed, like sometimes there are some people that when they post a video, right, on their social media handles, what that video does in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes, some videos cannot do that on 100 days, in 100 days, right? The reason is because of the level of algorithm that carries their message to people that need it. So when it comes to this particular AI bot, there are some things, there are some technologies behind it, and which, if you notice, you find out that for some time now, like if you come to this place, you can see this place is entirely DeFi speed. You can see DeFi speed. The reason we don't see much is the protocol. It comes automatically that enables your robot to perform massively effectively. If you look at the tier 4, you have access to DeFi speed too. Are you getting the point? Some of us have the highest DeFi speed. I'm telling you. But sometimes when we communicate the importance of this, it looks like as if, oh, wow, this is too much and all that. But if you look, you can see D protocol 4, you can see D protocol 5, you can see D protocol 6. So once you have your DeFi speed or your D protocol, you can provide liquidity with ease. All right, or you can have DVIP. Of course, DVIP allows you to earn extra income from this business, and which we have a training already going on for for those who have the level DVIP levels on how they can maximize this particular type of this particular aspect to make a lot of money. All right, I want to help you understand something. Our trainings are back. All right, some of our inner group mentorships and every other thing is back. The reason it is very, very important to attend those trainings is because that is where you learn a lot of things to improve yourself to make this money. I'm telling you, knowledge in this particular business works hand in hand. All right, and I'm telling you, if you have enough knowledge, you will make a lot of money. That is just it. Okay, so you can decide to, if you have a DVIP, if you have DVIP, or if you have DVIP of any level, all right, make sure that you are in this particular group where we will be teaching you on how to maximize this particular levels in this particular business, and you will do amazingly well. Apart from making money from LP, you can also use that to make a lot of money for yourself. All right, so then if you don't have a DeFi speed, a good DeFi speed is very, very important. You make sure you have a good DeFi speed. These are the whole lot that have the capacity, all right, to take you far beyond what you really expect. All right, and it's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So you kindly do yourself good that if you are not in any of our platforms, inner group platforms, you are missing a lot. All right, you are missing a lot. Now, if you look at the copied digging features, I want you to understand something. When we talk about these things, some of us don't know. All of a sudden, you saw that digging was added here. And we are saying digging. So many persons have not understood yet. I'm telling you, what is coming or what is on ground, by the time you start to, utilize it to make progress, you will understand the kind of wealth you have access to. See, we are trying to give people access to the most, where the money is in crypto space. Doing it normally or manually is not just easy. It requires a lot of knowledge. We are trying to simplify everything, and every day by day, works are going into it to improve it to its best performance, so that everybody can be able to make a lot of money from it. See, there is enough money out there in crypto space. We are not the one paying you. You understand? We are not the one paying you individually. The money is there in crypto space. I can have access to it. You can have access to it. All you need is have the right knowledge. All you need is have the right mindset. I'm telling you the honest truth. And together, definitely you will share your testimony. It is must. All right. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you tonight who made it to this particular training. And I want to say, may God bless our coach. May God bless our coach for showing us this way, because with him, we have been able to enjoy significant growth in this particular business. And of course, to everyone who made it to this meeting, I give it to you. All right. So we'll be bringing this meeting to an end. If you have not gotten your D protocol, make sure you get your D protocol and, start to LP and start to make money for yourself. All right. And use other features, and so many more is on the pipeline. When I say this, I know what I'm saying, all right? And all is for good. All is for us to make better progress in this space, all right? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. All right, so we'll be bringing this meeting to a close, and make sure you are in training tomorrow in our inner group meeting, all right? Where we'll be dishing out some knowledge on how to take advantage of these features we have here and in more details. Thank you very much. May God bless you. All right, Caleb, Mr. Caleb, can you just close the meeting? All right.
Okay, all right. Let me just